とか思っちゃいました。
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 10 anime characters that got cancelled on social media.
傷跡ひでえな。ラフタリア行くぞ。
この様子なら俺が外に出ないように全力を尽くすに違いない。
For this list, we're going to be looking at the anime characters that caused outrage online, either due to something they said or some other factor that made Twitter implode. Which fictional character do you think felt like the biggest sting? Don't be shy and let us know in those comments below. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, Naofumi, the rising of the shield hero. Our boy truly got no respect during the start of his isekai experience, not only from the kingdom that betrayed him and vilified him, but also from many viewers.
騙したな。最初から俺をはめるつもりだったんだ。
怖い、元康様。
犯罪者が何言ってやがる。
In order to survive as the outclassed shield hero, Naofumi did whatever he could to survive, including buying Raftalia when she was kept in a cage as a slave.
この奴隷にする。
While he would go on to treat her as a person, many couldn't get over the fact the hero of an anime was involved in purchasing a slave, and as such dropped the series then and there. It's a pity since they wouldn't get to see just how epic this property turned out to be.
私には直文様が必要なんです。
Number 9, Kenmore Haikyuu. The star of the much-beloved team of cats that stood as Karasuno's first true rivals, Kenmore was a rather aloof player who nonetheless endeared himself to many.
いや、後輩を信じてや。お、後輩。
Alas, even stoic cinnamon rolls can't escape the hate wagon forever. Turns out Kenmore became somewhat embroiled in one of the earlier scenarios that would lead to the joke "cancel the cartoon" movement. Some taking issue with this little piece of dialogue from the manga. Apparently, that constitutes toxic behavior, leading to a few to call for him to have his kitty claws clipped. Huh.
呼ばないとダメ。
Number 8, Rudeus, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. It's a tale of slow growth, of righting wrongs, of bettering oneself, even if oneself is now trapped inside the body of a younger man, while still having the less than noble urges of a middle-aged otaku.
素晴らしいものをお持ちで。
That's what made Rudeus's journey so fascinating to watch. Alas, many took issue with just how, well, forward he could be with the ladies in his life.
すまん。多分俺の子だ。情けない。
Okay, some scenes were undoubtedly uncomfortable. For many on social media, that line had been crossed several times over, and they were not afraid to be vocal about it. But I mean, wasn't Paul like a million times worse?
ごめんなさい。
Number 7, Tanjiro, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba.
今お前が着ている鬼殺隊の体服、それは特別な繊維でできている。通気性は良いが濡れにくく燃えにくい。
Spearheading one of the most celebrated anime of the modern age, Tanjiro's journey to save his sister from her demonic fate garnered universal acclaim. The controversy, at least according to Twitter, isn't so much to do with Tanjiro's blood-soaked struggles, his personality, or anything he may have said. It's his earrings. Some saw the Hanafuda card-inspired design and interpreted it as the Imperial Japanese flag, which was used during the country's colonialization efforts. Seems like a stretch, but it was enough to get some people riled up. Number 6, Endeavor, My Hero Academia. This man is never going to be out of the spotlight. And unfortunately for him, it's always for a rather unflattering reason. The new #1 hero's shady past remains a vital part of both his character as well as the anime's narrative as a whole.
俺を見ていてくれ。
A man willing to physically and mentally abuse his family on the path to power, Endeavor's antics were condemned by fans outright.
やめてください。まだ5つですよ。
もういっすだ邪魔するな
But it's only since his recent attempts to redeem himself and make amends that the fan base has become split down the middle, and a solid half of them are not in the forgiving mood. It's gotten so bad that the creator has been sent death threats.
これから向き合い償うつもりだ。
あっそ悪い姉ちゃんごちそうさま
Number 5, Asuka, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
違うわ。この子よ。冴えないわね。
Get ready because we're diving deep for this one. As fans are no doubt aware, the Evangelion franchise refuses to sit still when it comes to making various media. Turns out, a 1996 audio drama resurfaced recently in which Asuka went on the record to call Shinji a homophobic slur due to his interactions with Kaoru.
ちょっとあんた人の2号機勝手に動かさないでよ。
Asuka is a 14-year-old loudmouth firecracker, and given the time period, we can somewhat see her spouting something vulgar like this. Didn't stop fans from going loco though.
カオルでいいよイカリくん
僕も信じていいよ
Number 4, Nagatoro. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. People were already taking bets on when this little lady would get herself cancelled, just from the trailer alone.
じゃあ先輩ですね。
The whole premise has the trappings of your classic call to arms from people online. After encountering a rather meek senpai, Nagatoro proceeds to tease him and bombard him with verbal whippings that could be seen as excessive, especially with her poor victim left in tears by the end.
いや、かなり。キモいっすね。
As fans know, this rather out there beginning is the setup for the comedy and genuine romance that follows. Of course, that secluded incident was all it took to start fires online.
ごめんなさい先輩。またいじっちゃった。
Number 3, Master Roshi, Dragon Ball franchise. One of the OG pervs out there, for all of his actions that were often met with a violent rebuttal across the series, Roshi quickly became a beloved member of the Dragon Ball cast.
So close
I've got it!
Do you time this?
As Goku's mentor, he has a special place in everyone's hearts, save for those that found his tasteless actions so offensive that they began to accuse fans of pardoning his sexual misconduct just because he introduced the Kamehameha into the mainstream.
Let go! Please, I was only trying to show you something.
How to be a lecherous old man.
We would say that it seems like a bit of a waste to drag up such an old property, but if Super ever gets a sequel, there's every chance Roshi's detractors will follow.
Right here. You're hiding a whole lot of darkness right about here.
Why of all the nerve? What is wrong with you? You sick, dirty old fool!
Number 2, Horimiya. What? The darling of the year's most celebrated rom-com somehow earned people's ire? That's right.
私別に女は怖くないのよでもいつ他の男に宮村が転がるかと思うと
In what was supposed to be a comedic scene, Hori expresses to her now boyfriend, Miyamura, that while she could handle it if he left her for another woman, under no circumstances was he to go off with a man.
じゃあ約束してもし私以外を選ぶのなら女にして
Considering this outburst cropped up in the middle of an episode that focused on one of Miyamura's former bullies struggling with his own complicated feelings, many took her comments as homophobic, and as such swiftly brought the hammer down.
っていう約束を昨日しただから
男子は近づかないでください。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ichigo, Darling in the Franxx.
ヒロには合わせない絶対
Now this is a big one. There was so much hatred and vitriol surrounding the actions of this pilot that she had her own hashtag trending. In order to stop her childhood crush from going after the girl he obviously adored, Ichigo decided to confess her feelings then and there, while also forcefully kissing him. The whole thing exploded, Ichigo's attitude and intrusive lips forever damning her to the realm of hashtag Bichigo, and staff involved in the anime even received threats. With so much heat coming her way, it's a good thing she had Goro to fall back on.
ヒロが好きなの
So, do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.